Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy KAIO and I'm back again. It's time to give another One Piece video, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys my review of One Piece chapter 1027. Now before I get into this review, I want to talk about Oda, and it's nothing bad in the slightest. It's just that I thought we would have ended Act 3 by now and been beginning Act 4, but we haven't, because we know who's fighting who, and I thought, okay, cool, yeah, because we know that Sanji's fighting Queen, Zoro's fighting King, and Luffy's going to be fighting Kaido. I was going to be like, yeah, this is that, close curtains, end of Act 3, you're going to have to wait and be like, oh, Oda, why? Come on, why'd you do that? But we've been entering into Act 4 and everyone would have been like, okay, cool, yeah, we're finally going into a new act now. And then after that, we'll go into the finale where everyone's like, yeah, Wano's free and everything, goodbye Wano, yeah, we're going to move on. I thought that's what would happen. But I'm starting to think differently now. Now I've got two different, ideas that could be going on. One, we'll see Sanji and Zoro get the dub within Act 3, and then in Act 4, we'll get Luffy versus Kaido, and that'll be the whole entire Act 4, which I'd be cool with. It hasn't got to be as long as Act 3, but at least it would take up everything within Act 4, and just seeing everything, going around between Yamato and Momonosuke. Thought, okay, yeah, that would be cool, and that's what I'm hoping it's going to be. But then, with Act 3, could this potentially be everything thrown in straight away, and Act 4 is then when we'll say goodbye and that's it? I don't know what Oda's going to be doing. I really thought Act 3 would have ended by now, but it hasn't. Whatever he wants to do, it's Oda. Oda does what he wants, but yeah, come on, I think we should really close Act 3 now. Like, it needs to be done. And of course I'm forgetting about Big Mum as well, but yeah, I think everyone's kind of forgetting about Big Mum until you think of like Law and Kid. As soon as you mention them two, then Big Mum comes back into like the picture. But I don't know. Maybe Act 3 will be, Big Mum dying, which potentially could happen, or Law could die, or Kid could die. One of those three I think is probably going to die, and I think it's going to be Big Mum, because I know Law's going to go past this, 100%. Kid, on the fence with, but personally I'd like him to go forward. But yeah, that's all I really want to say on that matter, because obviously I want to get into the chapter because that's the whole point of this video. But yes, let's actually kick into the review itself. Now, with what I was just saying, it seems that the reason I think we're going to get to the end of Act 3 is because Onigashima is pretty much falling. Because Kaido's power is weakening, as Yamato explains, because all we can see is the rocks and everything falling. Even the clouds are starting to, get smaller. And because Momonosuke is supposed to, stop Onigashima getting over to Wano, because either way, like Yamato said, if Kaido's power weakens, Onigashima is just going to fall on Wano, and that's going to be the end of Wano. Or Kaido does what he wants to do, and that's going to be the end of Wano anyway, because Onigashima is just going to fall on it. So if he falls or he just drops it, that's the end of Wano. But what I'm liking is the fact that Yamato is saying, create bigger clouds than what Kaido is. Because right now, you can see the clouds are getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and so much of the rock is just falling. And soon, within 5 minutes, it's like some Dragon Ball reference now. So yeah, in the words of Frieza, you got 5 minutes. That's how long they have, especially Luffy, to defeat Kaido. And the thing is, because everything's on his shoulders once again, and Yamato knows, yeah, you want a 1v1 lad, don't you? And he's like, yeah. You can see that Luffy's getting excited. He knows. He knows that he's got 5 minutes to deal with this, because he knows it's not going to be much longer before they're over. But I think what Oda is going to do here is he's going to get Momonosuke to basically create bigger clouds. Like, I'm talking stronger clouds to hold up Onigashima as much as possible and try and lure it away, so that when anything does happen, at least people could then catch all, the main devil fruit eaters, because we know that Luffy's going to be knackered after this. Like, he's going to be really, really knackered. And he may, on his own, actually, be like, no guys, I don't need the help. I'll make it to Wano, I'll be fine. Or Momonosuke will just grab everyone and he'll just take them over there anyway. But I'm sure most of the people will, be fine. And I'm sure Nami will just use like Zeus to create like a big cloud, everyone falls on the cloud, and then yeah, we'll transform to Wano. So that's how I can see that going. So Momonosuke's got some big, big shoes to fill, but having Yamato with him, he's going to be fine. Like, Momonosuke is going to be fine with the support of Yamato, Yamato's guidance. And this is what I was saying, Yamato is going to be the one to train and guide Momonosuke up to be the Shogun of Wano. I'm telling you, as soon as Yamato goes away, and then when Yamato comes back, Momonosuke is going to be trained. He will be the Shogun, but he's going to learn as he gets older. but Yamato is going to want to fulfill her dream of going with the Straw Hats, finding the One Piece, doing exactly the same thing as what Oden did, coming back and then being like, okay, Momonosuke, let's work together, let's help you out. So I'm happy the way that this whole Yamato Momonosuke thing is going. It's going perfectly right now, and I've got zero issues with it whatsoever, but I'm really looking forward to what Momonosuke is going to bring to the table. This is his time to shine, and this is his moment to be the man to practically save Wano apart from Luffy, because when everyone in Wano finds out that Momonosuke was the one that stopped Onigashima from falling on top of Wano, and then eventually when it does fall, he managed to, you know, take it away and it dropped in the ocean. He's going to be loved, respected, and then they're going to be like, you're just like your dad. And it's going to make him so happy, and it's going to even make Yamato happy, because Yamato will feel like, yeah, I was part of that because I guided Momonosuke, and I think that will also make people love Yamato more, even though technically she is the son of Kaido, and of course because of that relationship with Kaido, it's not exactly going to be good, but there's always that point where Yamato can be like, yeah, I helped out Momonosuke, and Momonosuke can be like, yeah, Yamato helped, like, Yamato's cool, completely different to her father, don't worry, she's all good. So I'm very, very happy with them. And of course, Luffy and Kaido doing the big Conqueror's Haki, the sky splitting, seeing Luffy going at it, Kaido, it was sick. Of course it's ended, but Luffy knows what he needs to do. You know, I'm starting to think that he's getting the upper hand on Kaido, because Kaido's power is fading. I'm not saying Luffy's isn't fading, but I think the way things are going right now, I'm kind of tipping it in Luffy's favour, because he's ready to go, he's back up, and he doesn't look like he's going to go down anytime soon. When you look at both of them, I'm not saying that Kaido's going to go down easy. No way in hell am I saying that. I am not dissing Kaido. But the way that things stand at this moment in time, it's looking like Kaido is going to be the one to go down first, which we are expecting Luffy to win that fight. And I think we've got one epic battle. And I know that, you know, this is going to be one of those little things, but I kind of liked it when Luffy wrapped his legs around Kaido's neck and pulled him back. And there wasn't even no haki or anything like that. He just pulled him back. So I'm very, very impressed, and I cannot wait. I kind of want Act 4 to just be Luffy versus Kaido. I really, really do. It's like so badly. I think that because it is Luffy's first major Yonko battle, he actually deserves it to be in Act 4. And I obviously will be doing a video on Luffy versus Kaido, which I will sort of talk about that more often within that video. So make sure to stay tuned. Now, of course, the one video that I still need to do is the Zoro versus King one. And of course, Oda has now started to show the battle between those two. And it is going to be a very, very good battle. I cannot wait to see these two just like throw swords. It's just going to go off. And we might actually get a face reveal of King. Like, there's been so much like fan art of King, like having like this, you know, like katakuri type jaw, but more like, not like an eel shape, but just more like, just like the fangs and everything like that. But it's looking like he's got blonde hair, I'm guessing it is, because where Zoro's finally cracked his mask twice, kind of sounds like the Obito stuff, but you know, a bit of it came off, like one of the bit of the horn, so because I was trying to think, well, where's he cracked it? Because that bit's like showing after another attack, and then before that I'm thinking, where is it? Is it his mouth, his nose, or what? It's actually like one of the like horn things like that he's got, that's come off, and of course he's still got the top one and the other one, but after he gets flung out, I'm talking about Zoro here, and then he, you know, brings himself back in with another attack, he then slaps up King. When I say slaps up, not literally, but he does enough damage to break some of his mask, and you can actually see some skin behind it. That's what we're thinking, because he's got hair, but knowing Oda's wacky designs, don't put it past if King looks like some menacing, like, Hellraiser type dude. I'm not saying he's going to be like Pinhead, exactly, but along those lines. Like, we could be expecting some serious, like, you know, scary mofo right here. It's going to be very interesting to see Zoro break King's mask, because I want to see what this man looks like now. Because don't get me wrong, he looked awesome, but I want to see what he looks like without the mask on. And of course, I'm going to be doing a video on that one as well, like I said, so make sure to look forward to that, because that will be out this week before the next chapter drops, because knowing my luck, it's probably going to be those two fighting, and then Sanji and Queen will be later, but I don't want to risk it. So I'm going to be getting my stuff out then, because the more it goes on, the more excited I get, the more stuff I cannot talk about with the ideas. But do you know what, guys? Overall, like, this chapter was really good, because it's getting into that final phase now. Like, the battles are there, they're starting. Oda's probably going to end Act 3. Actually, Don't say that, because every time I've said that, the man doesn't end Act 3. He's going to get Act 3 going for a long time now. Hopefully means he'll end it for Act 4. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to leave it there. Make sure to smash this video with a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you think is going to happen next? And of course, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to smash the notification bell so you guys never ever miss a post. And I'll see you guys for the next video. So until then, see ya.